right here at Equinox. I just basically, I mean, if you go look back, I just love what we've done. Our residents love it too, but I like the burnt orange, especially the accents and the way our outdoor furniture is coming along. It's the little things, personally for me, what we did with the paint over here, you know, it's a nice white paint, but you know, when we put the accents on, and we've got this little, the burnt orange accent is one, but we've got also this brownish hue for an accent. Initially, when I was looking at the renderings, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was kind of in two minds, but the way this has come across, I love it. It's such a nice, clean design. And over here, you know, we've got the Gaga ball court here, which is a sport I'm not gonna play because I'm probably gonna be awful at it, but they tell me it's really fun. We've got the bocce ball court here. People love that. And this is my personal favorite, paddleball. If you have not played this before, hold on. This is a lot of fun. I call it old man tennis. And what I like is that because we came in and we enclosed the area, I mean, this was, a little bit of this was done earlier. It just allows different people to play different games at the same time, share in the community's amenities without intruding each other's space, especially these days, you know, when we all have to be socially distant. But yeah, man, this is looking pretty nice. I love it. Now we come here, you can see there's a lot of dirt, and what's really funny is, if you haven't seen this before, how these things look right now, where it looks like a war zone, and in 2 or 3 weeks, or actually less than that, 1.5 weeks, this basically turns out looking fantastic. I mean, it's night and day, the difference. And lastly, the thing that I wanted to point out, this is what I really like about this property, is that a lot of units that are either at the ground level or just one slightly below ground level, they have these walkout patios. Now, I don't want to open this right now because they've locked it from here. But what it does is it allows you to have a little bit, it allows you the feeling of, like, you know, you're going out to your patio. Now, most people don't really do that, to be very honest, but it gives you a very nice feeling. It makes you look and feel like it's a home. And when you get that sort of feeling, that's when you get all the, you know, the happiness, the pop. People start paying you money on time, even during COVID times, and that's what makes it a community. What you see is, you know, what you see now, this is cleaned out, right? So what you see over here is sort of like a finished art product. We just have to do a few more things, and now you can actually see. So when you see the unrenovated videos or images, you see this, you actually see that in a week or so's time, how much change we can affect with not a lot of dollars, relatively speaking, if you're used to the single family space, and how much of a pop this gets. And when you get this type of a pop, what happens is not only do you get a higher rent, you know, obviously, but what you also typically get is a higher quality clientele or a resident base. And when you do that community wide, what starts happening is, when you've got a higher quality resident moving in, what starts happening is, over the long-term period, you have less bad debt. You have to give less concessions. Year on year, you can move up rents more because the community, the residents who live in the community have the economic means to pay you. When they are able to pay you, you're able to come do all of this stuff. So this is an iterative, incremental process. It doesn't happen overnight. But when you cycle in higher quality residents, then over the long term, you know, you really get on this nice path. This is one of my favorite add-ons. You know, we've got the pins for the plug, but we've got the USB ports. You have no idea how many people love these USB ports. They don't even know they want them, but when they see them, they can't live without them. This is just one of those cool things that, you know, you experience when you start doing this kind of work, and just a nice, subtle, soft touch that you provide to people. They didn't even realize they wanted it, but when they see it, they really, really, really like it.